So episode 5 of Gen V came out not too long ago, and I didn't cover episode 4, so I thought about making this video about some of the crazy, insane moments and reveals that were in episode 4 and 5 together. Of course, some crazy things did happen, and that ending twist in episode 5 in particular, man. Anyways, these are 7 insane moments in Gen Z episode 4 and 5. Starting off with number 7, we have Marie and Jordan getting together. These two characters are ones that we never thought to see them hook up, but that's what happens in episode 4, leaving us the viewers just in awe of what we are seeing. First of all, these two characters did not get along when they first met. Jordan denied Marie's application, and to top it off, Marie was giving credit for stopping Golden Boy, something that Jordan did. As such, Marie rose through the ranks whilst Jordan fell back. And so when in episode 4, there was this intense, awkward moment between those two when they locked eyes, as if a spark, and that spark was actually ignited towards the end of the episode. And episode 5 actually reaffirms their feelings for each other as not just sex, but actually really liking each other. A romance plot that was never seen coming, and among two unlikely characters. At number 6, we have Marie reveals the truth, which was in episode 4. Episode 1 of Gen V really started strong, introducing these our main protagonists, and gave us a twist at the ending which we never saw coming. Golden Boy, the number 1 superstar in the school, actually killing the dean in an attempt to find his brother and offering himself as well. And in true fashion of the boys, they actually spin everything around, and instead of giving the credit to Jordan, the one who actually fought Golden Boy, they gave that credit to Marie, who was just there and was defended by Jordan because he or she or they are different, and that you can't market that. Marie, who also is struggling to make it in this school and was actually even expelled by the dean before his death, actually also gobbles it up because she doesn't have anybody who's going to stand up for her, and this is the only way or an opportunity for her to rise through the ranks. During an interview that she was meant to have, Jordan pleads for her to actually tell the truth, but she doesn't and goes the way with the story that was, scripted for her, gaining her fame among the students and of course outside. And up to this 4th episode, the truth have actually become the lie and the lies have become truth. So it was very unexpected when Marie actually reveals the truth that it was Jordan who stopped Golden Boy during that interrogation classes with Tech Knight, which of course was the catalyst for bringing her and Jordan together, which I talked about in the last point. At the 5th spot, we have Jordan the monster. We've already seen up to this point that Jordan does actually have a broken brain. He's suffering mentally because of all the things that they have done to him, primarily because they revealed that the Compound V was one of the reasons why, everything is not working properly upstairs. In episode 5, we got to see more of the monster that he actually could become. Vought SWAT team are sent to apprehend him, which was a very, very bad idea. And surprisingly, in this actually encounter, they censored everything by using puppets. The fight still happens. We hear the gore, the sound effects of bone crashing, flesh being ripped apart, soldiers crying and begging.
I have a single dad with 2 daughters. Their names are Haley.
But we only see puppets being torn apart, and the only scene where we see actually Jordan being bloodied up is after the fight, where they show the aftermath. But listening to the sound design and everything, I guess maybe they were right to censor this one. At the 4th spot, we have the team, our protagonist versus Jordan. It has already been established in the show how Jordan, is not right mentally, something I talked about also in my last point. And so he has a meltdown in the 4th episode and decides to find a doctor who has been experimenting on him. He finds him, and of course the team are there to stop him, our main protagonist. And of course Jordan, being as strong as he is able to take them all down as they put up a fight, which was actually decent. But the standout moment, the insane moment, was when Emma actually turned big to apprehend him. And that brings me to this point, number 3, which is Emma can grow. Emma/Little Cricket has been a character that we've been introduced to in the 1st episode, and among the main protagonists that we follow in this show. We know her power as turning little, which is not actually fun like how Ant-Man or termite in The Boys season 3 was shown to be, in terms of how they manipulate their powers, to do what they do. In her case, she has to puke to turn small and eat up to turn big. And so, what a shocker it was when the team was fighting Jordan and she goes into the kitchen and started gobbling up some food. At the moment, I don't think anybody realized what was going on or the implications of that. It is when she emerged like a giant and held Jordan down did we come to that realization. Of course, she's going to turn big because she eats to turn big and pukes to turn small. But we never thought that she can actually turn big. And it kind of makes sense. Most small characters that have that type of power actually have the opposite of that. They can turn really big. And man, what a reveal to a different side of a power. At the second spot, we have Marie explodes dick. So for those who have watched my previous video on some of the top moments of episode 1 to 3 when it dropped, I talked about how the boys can't simply stop showing the male private parts. We've seen it throughout season 1 to 3 of The Boys, and even in this show, in the first episode, Emma was hopping on one when she turned little. And here we are in episode 4, seeing one getting exploded in a very horrific way by Marie. This happens when Rufus, with a mind manipulative ability, trying to help her to find her sister, actually uses his ability to black her out, and Marie wakes up in his room. He's naked, and it doesn't take Einstein to figure out what is going on. And that is where she uses her ability to pump blood through his penis, which enlarges and explodes. Like, damn. And I feel like this isn't even the end. I feel like they're going to show the sausage again before the season ends. And at number 1, we have the spy reveal at the end of episode 5. Episode 4 really left us with a lot of questions, something that we got answers to in episode 5. Our protagonists were able to fight Jordan. They learned some of the truth about how Golden Boy was no crazy and that his brother Jordan is still alive, and Vought is doing some crazy experiments and shady stuff in the school. And after their fight with Jordan whilst he was apprehended, the scene just ends abruptly.
I promise. We'll
ends as if someone just blacked everyone out or knocked them out somehow. And so when episode 5 starts and our protagonists are beginning to question how they have lost time and that they don't remember certain days, it makes perfect sense. And one suspect was Rufus, with that type of ability to black someone out, which we saw in episode 4. But the twist comes later in the episode when we find out that it is actually Kate who has the ability to manipulate others to do what she wants. And obviously her ability stretches beyond that, which is erasing memories, and that she's been doing it to her friends at the request of this new dean who has already been trying to use Marie. And towards the end of the episode, our protagonist find out this truth, this harsh, cold, sad truth, that the friend that they thought they had was actually working against them, with the one feeling the most heartbreak being Andre, who is more intimate with Kate. What a twist. Never saw it coming. The fact that she also manipulated Golden Boy all this time too. And this changes everything. Is she going to use it on them again? Because clearly they are learning the truth every time, and she has even restored Andre's full memories. So is she gonna, trying to band with them again, get in their good graces and go against the school, Vought, the dean? This sets up the next episode perfectly, making the audience anticipate it even more. Now that's it for all the top moments in these episodes 4 and 5. Do let me know in the comments below what you thought of these scenes and this moment, and list your top 3 moments in the comments below. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, it helps the channel out. Subscribe and turn on that post notification bell not to miss any new video as well. As always, Nedi Sage here. See you guys in the next one.